name is Chigozie Odinaka. If you have money and you don't have the dream, that's like the basic. I have money, I can do other business, I have the agile to come. So tell them you have to know how to sweet talk people. Like, we're going to do this, I'm sure it's going to work. This is how the market is at the point. People are dying for this thing. A lot of people have, because they are broke, they think they are humble. They are not. Once money comes in now, you see their result.
Hello and welcome back. If you're new here, this is the Money Talk series, and today we're going to be exploring a topic that actually talks about if money is the game changer or if idea, strategy, and creativity play a bigger role in bringing your vision to reality. So many people say, when I have money, I'll start that business. When I have money, I'll launch that product. Or even when I have that money, I'll get into whatever it is I want to get into. But really, is money the game changer or are they just stalling? And here with me in the studio, I'm excited to have this multifaceted gentleman who's going to be sharing his perspective on the topic, idea or capital. What really gets you started? See this man in the studio is a full stack engineer, is a businessman, and is also a music arranger. I mean, the portfolio is quite stacked. I'll let him introduce himself to us. Hi.
Hi.
So, what's your name?
Yeah. Okay, my name is Chigozie Odinaka.
Chigozie Odinaka. Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too.
Thank you for coming on the show.
It's my pleasure.
So how do you feel hearing all the full stack engineer, businessman?
I had to think and be like, is this me or you're talking about
somebody else? Well, it's you. It's you. So I feel excited to actually have this conversation with you because yes, like we all know, this is a workplace podcast, but then we have somebody who is not just in tech, but actually a businessman, and you're in the music game at the same time. Yeah. So you're someone who is well versed in the whole having an idea, having a vision, and then also executing it to the point where you can actually say, yes, I've started this thing. So what do you think? Is money the game changer when it comes to bringing a vision to reality?
Yes, 100%. I mean, if you have money and you don't have the dream, that's like the basic. Right. If you have money and don't have the dream,
okay,
there is nothing to change. There's no game to change. So, but you have to have a dream, then money makes it work. So money is the number one key thing in anything you want to do.
But some people would argue that, okay, the idea is actually what gets you rolling. I mean, once there's an idea, even when you have
an idea,
there's
but
nothing.
The idea won't pay the rent or get the equipment ready or whatever. I mean, it's good if you have an idea and you don't have money. That's where partnership comes in. Share your idea to somebody that has the money that does not have the knowledge. All right. So, I mean, there are business or there are things I've done that I didn't have money for it, but I had the idea, and then I knew this thing will work. I knew it was going to make it. It was going to be a blow, but I don't have the 100% of money I wanted to do it.
Okay, so what did you do?
So instead of you allowing that to die off and kill the dream, I started talking about it to people that I know has the money. So I have this dream. This is what, and I sold it to them, let them understand the good side, the profit of it, and then if they come in, we can do good business and share profit. So and then some of them, bought into it and then invested, and then we have a business that's rolling.
Okay, so I like the fact that you said you actually talked to people about some people to actually buy into the dream.
Yes.
So for how long do you actually have to talk people into seeing your dream? I understand how important it is to actually have people see into your dream and actually see the vision that you're trying to sell. But then it can be quite difficult, especially when, it is your dream. You've got it down to the last because you had the conception of that idea. But then when you're trying to sell it to me, like at the points, was there no frustration? Because I know there are people out there who have ideas and then they've been talking to so many. Exactly. Yeah, so for how long?
So you that have the dream, you don't have to look at how long it's going to take you to do it. All you just have to set your eyes on the goal and the dream and to make sure it comes to pass. So for example, human beings are built in a way that words constantly said to them, we develop a reasoning. So there are a lot of things you've thought and say, I think I want to do this. It's not because you thought about it. Somebody sometimes said it to you, and then in your subconscious it was there, and then all of a sudden you think you made that decision yourself. You didn't. So talking to people, there are a lot of ways to go about business anyways. You can approach the bank, you can get a loan, you can do a lot of things, but like going to the bank is not like the real thing. We have friends or we know people that can come into this space and make this thing work. You just have to know how to sell it to them. So for example, there's this friend I know. He said he wants to go into the poultry business. He wants to sell birds. I mean, do you know what birds is, like chicken and stuff? Yeah. So he said he has social amounts, but he needs a land. He needs to do this.
Yeah, there's a lot that goes into it.
And then he's saying he's just looking for the closest, at least 10 million. And I said, do you have all it takes to start this business? He said, but there's no money. I said, yes, it's because you're greedy. You want to do the business yourself.
You want 10 million and you want it yourself.
But you don't have all it takes to start this business. Why not sell it to somebody? Talk to somebody. If you have more money and I have the knowledge, I don't care or mind you having 60 or 70% into the business. By the time I have that rolling, I have money. I can do other business. I have the agile to come. So tell them you have to know how to sweet talk people. Like, we're going to do this. I'm sure it's going to work. This is how the market is at the point. People are dying for this thing. People need these services. People need this product. It's going to work. This is the only reason why it will not work. This is the reason why it will work. And then your positive side is on the higher side, and then you make them see that this is a good business plan. I believe everybody wants to involve or invest in things that are going to
that would actually be profitable.
So they'll buy into it.
They'll buy into it. Okay, I love the idea really, but then I feel some people, because I've spoken to a lot of people, and then they have this reservation of maybe sharing your vision or sharing your idea with someone who literally has the means, the capital to bring it to pass. Exactly, because the fear of, okay, what if I tell this person, and then at the end of the day, this person tells me, okay, yes, I like it. I mean, you've told him what the idea is, you've told him the plan, he already has an idea.
Okay.
What if he steals it? Or what's
so he steals it to go and do it because he knows it? Are you telling somebody that is already in the business? Or you're telling somebody that does not have the knowledge of it?
I feel even if the person doesn't have the knowledge of it,
you can employ somebody
easily. I mean, it's an idea.
That's how you place yourself in a position to be the person he goes into the business.
You make yourself an asset, like you make him see that, you are the business, not the idea.
So if you're bringing the money, I'm not trying to be selfish, then don't make yourself look. Some people are scared to go into business on certain people because it might go wrong. Some people might get greedy when money start coming in. So you have to place your character right to your helper or somebody that wants to invest in your business. Don't make it look like this person has the potential to be greedy. They'll feel like, even if you think you can do this, at the long run you might go wrong. So you have to place yourself in an humble state and then make them understand that you're not a greedy person. You have an idea and you want it to be out there.
Okay, so
it's going to work out.
It's going to work out. Okay, so, let's say you do have an idea, you get the partnership, you get somebody to share. Are you not scared? Okay, so how do you, not fear now, how do you settle for sharing the percentage? So do you say 50-50? Okay, what if the person wants a bigger share than you who literally have the idea? So because of the vision, do you actually say, oh, yes?
So there are some business, right, that you can do that. For example, if you're talking about tech business services provided, maybe you have, when you're talking about service aside of marketing in a tech business, the knowledge is more important. Probably, I'll use a simple example. You're a back-end developer, I'm a front-end developer. I have a vision to build an app, maybe instead of you going to the market, you can just go there and get food and then there are riders
on your phone, in the comfort of your home.
So, and then I'm a front-end developer, I'm not really skilled at the back-end, and then I get you in. We can do that 50-50 because it's shared knowledge. Okay. I'm doing a major work, you're doing a major work. Probably we can so 60-40, no bad.
What if I'm bringing all the knowledge?
Like a trading business, like let's say selling cars, for example, now.
Okay.
All right. I'm a very good marketer. I know people, I know where to go and how to sell cars, but I don't have money to get a car. You can get a car and sell it. So let's assume we're having a profit. Maybe we buy a car for 3 million, we're selling for 4 million, for 5 million. And I sell it. And then maybe there's an opening on things. I'm in front as the business person. We can do, depending on how generous the person is, we can say 70-30.
Who's taking 70? Who's taking 30?
The person that bought the car.
It's taking 70.
Yes, it's just you knowing and not trying to be greedy. I have the knowledge. I don't have money to bring it to reality. Don't try to want to have more share than somebody that invested money. If there's no money involved, your vision is going to die, I swear.
So it's very important to be humble from
very
what you're
important
saying.
To be humble,
very
important to be transparent. If you're transparent and God helps you to meet the right people, because a lot of people have, because they are broke, they think they are humble. They are not. Once money comes in now, you see the real
color. Yeah,
so
I've heard that.
Sometimes, I don't know, going into partnership, you just have to be careful and pray God leads you right.
Yeah. Yeah, I really like that. Pray God leads you right, so be careful. Okay, people, thank you so much for joining us. If you've been watching so far, like our videos, subscribe to our channel, and do share with your friends. And I mean, I hope we've all learned something from Goziri here. It's actually shared a wonderful, wonderful insight. So last question before we go, what would be your advice to that person who has an idea, no capital, no means of funding? What would you just tell the person? Something that actually gets the person on the road of getting that partnership.
Okay, so I would say, first of all, don't let the dream die. Keep chasing it and hoping it's going to come to pass one day. It's going to come to reality. And then place yourself in the right place. Connect. Leverage on relationship. A lot of times, what brings things easily is relationship. There are things I would have really struggled for because I know somebody there and I went there, and then place yourself in the right position for a good relationship, and hope your luck helps you meet the right people to partner with. And don't stop selling your dreams to them.
Don't stop selling your dreams. Don't let your dream die. Connect and partner with people. Thank you so much for sticking with us. We'll see you in our next video. Bye.
Bye. Hi guys, this is the Money Talk series. Like, share, comment, turn on your notification, and don't stop watching and don't stop dreaming.